Trying to help out Alyssa this morning with a 7:15 second date update. Now, before we get into everything, we actually have Clay on hold. Kevin tracked him down and kind of told him what was going on. So we want to bring him back on and see if we can kind of get some information from him. But we're trying to set them back up. Clay, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Clay, I appreciate you coming on, man. And we want to talk to you about Alyssa, but Lana, tell them kind of what we know so far.
We know that you guys met online. You guys went to that place in South Tampa on Swann. And then after the date, she invited you over. And it sounded like things were going really well because she said you guys had shared a couple of kisses, but you wanted to be a gentleman and you ended up leaving. You guys talked about going on another date. Obviously, you guys are both into each other. And now you haven't called her or texted her or anything. And it's been over a week. So what's going on? What happened?
Yeah. I already said this to Kevin on the phone here before I got on. Like, I'm not. If you're trying to call to set me back up to Alyssa, I'm not going back out with her. It's just not going to happen. All right.
Okay.
All right.
But what happened on the date? It sounded like it was going really well if you guys were kissing.
Exactly.
Yeah. She is like this crazy shopper or something. She's got an issue.
She's got a shopping issue. What do you mean by that?
So we went back to her apartment, and she's got I've never seen so many Amazon boxes. They were just like stacked up all over her living room. Like a ton. I'm talking about like a ridiculous amount. It looked like an Amazon warehouse in there. I was like, what are all these? She's like, oh, just doing a little shopping, some stuff I needed. I'm like, I guess you must have gotten your Christmas shopping done early.
That's what I was just thinking. Christmas is coming.
Yeah. She's like, no, I really haven't even started. These are just a bunch of things that I needed. Like half of the boxes aren't even open. She just like has stuff delivered to her place. She doesn't even open it.
Would you ask her why?
Yeah. I'm like, you needed all this stuff? She's like, yeah, it was Prime Day. It was stuff that I needed.
There's a lot of stuff girls need.
If she needed it, these boxes would be opened. Like, she's just storing stuff. It looks like it's the beginning stages of a hoarder. She saved the boxes, like the empty boxes. They were like folded up and stacked in a corner.
Well, Clay, but it's not your money. Who cares what she buys?
It's not my money yet, but if I was going to continue a relationship, then, whose money is that going to be eventually?
I mean, do you collect anything? Are you a car guy? I mean, is there stuff that you do? I mean,
maybe you spend money on beer and football.
What?
I mean, I spent some money on like electronics and technology stuff, but it's a hobby is a hobby. Like a hoarding problem is a hoarding problem. I can't imagine it'd be like to live with this girl. I can't imagine it would be like to get involved with her. It's a huge red flag.
Are you exaggerating, or was there like a lot?
This is the thing. I am not exaggerating. I've been telling everybody I see about this apartment. Just wrapping and packaging just everywhere. Unopened boxes. What's the matter with her?
I mean, it's kind of a silly excuse, but let me see if I can get her on the phone and get some answers from her real quick here, because I don't think she knew that was offensive to you or that was alarming to you. Obviously, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard what Clay had to say. I'm gonna let you respond to this, but I mean, is that an accurate depiction?
Okay, first of all, you don't want to go out with me again because I shop too much on Amazon? That's completely ridiculous. Like, who says that?
You know what? I'm just realizing now, while we were on our date, did you order something off Amazon while we were on the date?
Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding with this. Like, girls do require a lot of stuff. And if something is on sale, I'm going to buy it. And I got a notification while we were on our date about something that I used that's expensive and was on sale, and I got it. Yes, I got something on our date. Who cares?
How many times do you buy something on Amazon a day?
Okay, I'm like lots of people, whatever. I don't know, like 5 to 10 things. It's like
a day?
Life requires stuff.
A day?
Yes, a day.
Is
that normal, Lana? Does that sound normal?
I don't know if I'm normal, but I maybe buy 1 or 2 things a week, maybe.
Yeah.
So what? Some of the boxes aren't opened. I'm busy. I have a job. I have a life. Like, okay, there's a few boxes stacked up. Who cares?
How many boxes would you say she had?
Goodness gracious.
I mean, like, if you had to guess. Like,
I don't think that's I mean, go ahead.
I know, but Alyssa, what do what do you have in your apartment?
I don't know, like 50 or 60. Like, it's not like that many.
That's a lot of boxes, girl.
But if she's buying little things, then it might just be those packages.
Doesn't matter. It's a lot of boxes.
You should talk to Jeff Bezos. I don't know. Like, it's like when you order one thing, sometimes they put it in a big box.
Wait, but listen, obviously things went well enough for you guys to be kissing, holding hands, Clay. Like, are you really going to let this get in the way of you seeing her again? I mean, I feel like there's a lot that went right on this date that we're talking about an external thing that's going on here.
This is a lifestyle for her, clearly. And what, it's going to get better? No, it's going to get worse over years. You're going to keep needing to fill something. I don't know what you're missing in your life, Alyssa, but you're trying to fill it with something.
All right. Well, Alyssa, now you know why Clay wasn't getting back to you. This is his strong feeling about your purchasing, and that's your prerogative to do whatever you want as long as you can afford it, obviously. I'm sorry that we can't make another date happen, but that's what's going on. Clay, I appreciate you coming on with us today, and I wish you guys both luck in your dating lives.
No problem, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. That's lame. I mean, come on. You like a girl enough to kiss her and have a good time with her, but because she buys too much on Amazon, really?
You saw 60 boxes at your girlfriend's house, and she's like, oh, it's just stuff I bought off Amazon. You wouldn't be like, what?
Was it my credit card? No, do your thing.
She said she buys 5 to 10 things a day. I would be
that's a
cutting
lot.
it off.
But I don't think that has anything to do with her dating life. I don't know. What do you think? This is a deal breaker? Would this be a deal breaker? 800-992-1099, 800-992-1099.